we're up on the ledge. I was hiding out for a little bit because I had some bikers cruising down along here, and I didn't want them to see me in my cave. I want them to find it. So, we're going to do our weekly reading, and we're going to choose 3 cards, and hopefully none blow down my cliff because it's windy today, and I can't come back tomorrow. And you know how I am about remembering stuff. So, I want to show you something that's interesting. Every time I go to leave here, the clouds roll in. I think that's so that it's easier for me to leave. Truly, it does every single time. Even when I moved, it did that. Okay, here we go. Lovely spread. This is the first card. I'm going to put it right here. I always reshuffle them. I don't know. I've got scratches and cuts, and look at this. Gnarled legs. Gosh. Definitely not a girly girl here. Kind of a tomboy. All right. First card. No way. I don't even know what to say. You guys understand that this was the card that flew out of the deck. Wow. You know what, you guys, we need to just really look at this. And all of us, everybody look at this card. I hope this has not got a glare and that you can actually see this up close. Because 3 times, and it's the theme for the beginning of our week, so new beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So let's look at what we see here. I'm looking at the mountains, and there's snow on the mountains. So snow is frozen emotion because water is emotion. So there's been silence. There's been maybe fear, things not said in this family, in this relationship. I noticed that, but of course they're together now, right? They've made it through this challenging time, and it heralds a time of new beginnings. They're at the top of this mountain, so it's like they've come up over the edge, and now they're because they're not facing us, they're facing towards. I think they are. Let me look up really close. Yeah, by the way the man's shoulders are, and the way the little boy's standing to the right, they're facing the other direction. So they've come up over, and they're going down now into their new life. I see a petroglyph on the mountain side, so sacred site. What does that mean, sacred site? I'm in a sacred place right now. I'm in a place of new beginnings. So that's a personal message for me. For you guys, I see an orb as well right here in the mountain. Can you see that? There's giant orbs. So spirit clearly all around them. My mind is just like racing right now because of how many times they've shown us this card. It's just such a huge confirmation that this is a time that we're at a crossroads. You know, this is a time in our life where we have to make some decisions in which way we're going to go and really give it some serious consideration and some serious thought. The fact that they've given us this 3 times and overnight, it's like, you guys, take some time. Don't make any rash decisions, you know. Really give it some serious consideration what you're thinking about, and make sure that it's what resonates with your heart and with your soul's purpose, and really ask, because they're asking us to really dwell on this, and they're asking us to really give it some serious thought. But it's going to be good no matter what we do, because whichever way we choose, that's the path, and we'll have lessons in that direction. But just make sure that's where you want to go right now. That's what I feel. I'm gonna leave that because we've gotten that card so many times. I just want to leave that with you guys and let you come to some kind of a personal conclusion as well. I don't want to put, my thoughts in your head with that. Okay, so for the second part of the week, okay, it's going to be that one. This is awkward. Is that 1 card or 2? It's really cool because that's Haniel. Interesting, because the full moon's coming soon. Interesting. Archangel Haniel, the moon. Opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. There's a raccoon over here. Raccoon is about wearing a mask. He's worn a mask. Maybe it's time to take your mask off. or maybe it's time to be resourceful. Raccoons are very resourceful. They're able to find food anywhere, and the dexterity of a raccoon is amazing. So they're able to accomplish difficult things. They have very nimble fingers. So it's about creativity as well, and your craft, and improving. So that's what I think, that with the fingers of the raccoon coming to mind, they're very clever. So improve your plans, listen to the guidance and intuition and for your accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. There's a little dog, a little white dog, Pomeranian. Now the deal that I get with that little dog is dogs bring up loyalty, unconditional love, friendship. Remember that in your plans. Also, the fact that this dog is white is purity. Also, love again, spirit, innocence, new beginnings. Also, the fact that it's a little dog and it's a Pomeranian, they have a giant personality, don't they? They think that they're, gosh, it's hot. I kind of want to go inside a little bit. They're little dogs, but they're mighty, So we may be little fish in a big pond, but we've got talents and we've got crafts, and we have, have nimble fingers, have dexterity of the raccoon, and so the full moon that's coming up. Where is our moon right now? It's behind a cloud, unfortunately. You could actually see it during the day because it's getting pretty close. The full moon is about, remember, bringing up what you want to let go of. All the things that you're ready to let go of, because we got this new beginning here. So it's let go of the past, maybe a review of the past, right? A review of how far we've come. And then make that list and burn it and let it go up and let go of the old and make room for this new that's coming in. So this intuition and guidance that we're supposed to be paying attention to, we've had some time to think, and we need to take, really, as we got from the first card, take some time and meditate about that, and so that we understand, so that when we act upon it, we know we're going in the direction that we want. And face our fears. So we have some fears. We came up over a craggy mountain. It was pretty gnarly, and it had ice and, frozen emotion, which means maybe not a lot of communication's been happening. So face your fears about what might be, and ask for guidance and a sign, and about how you're supposed to behave. What's your next step? What should you do? Should you be like a raccoon and put on a mask and maybe step back into the shadows? Or should you be always, of course, showing unconditional love, but should you be coming out as the friend and showing yourself as the little dog, as the loyal friend that's there? Which way are you supposed to go? How are you supposed to behave with this full moon magic coming? Ask Archangel Haniel to help you with this. Facing our fears, we grow stronger. Once we face the fears, we see it, and there it is, and we can take a look at what it is that we need to do to overcome it or deal with it, and then move forward. So that's that for that second card. Interesting. Interesting cards. All right. Come on, Sherry. This is awkward. Okay. Okay, it's this one right away. Two of Gabriel. That's Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, the red hawk. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share a vision. So there's a couple guys walking down this beach. So it's about friendship. It could be about a gay couple if you're in a relationship such as that. But otherwise, it's a friendship. It could be a father and a son. It could be two spiritual people. People talking about a community of people who have common goals. It could still also be a love interest when it's talking about a friendship, because friendship's most important first, right? Friendship is the most important. There's been a storm, see? Here are the clouds of dissipating, and there's the rainbow. So good time's coming. The water's calm now. So they're asking you to step forward bold with your choices. So we've had the new beginnings. We've come over the mountain. It's time for a new beginning. Think about what you really want. Then there's the moon, about releasing the past and letting go of the old, facing your fears, and then making choices. And this is about making bold and ambitious choices. So go for the gusto. Go for what you really, really want to do. What is it that's really, really calling to you? What is your soul's calling? What is it? Where do you feel the best? Where do you feel the most needed? Where do you feel where your creativity is really being used? Important relationships with people who share your vision. It's important to be with people who have like mind. It makes things go smoother. There's not such a struggle. Ask Archangel Haniel for a message, because she is the messenger. It'd be really cool if we saw a red hawk when we were up here. Ravens would be helpful too with magic, wouldn't they? I'm going to look, actually, I haven't even looked in the book for any of these other messages. I'll let you guys scan around. I want to see if there's anything else that Archangel Haniel might have to say that I haven't. Oh, wow. So the book flipped right open to it. So what she's saying is that you're making great progress. Even if there's a pause in action, we felt that, you know. I felt that this trip. I came on this trip because I was looking for answers about which way I'm going to go. And I felt like there was like a stasis, you know. I felt like I thought I was going to have this great, huge epiphany when I was here, and I didn't. And so she's talking about, you know, if you feel like there's been a pause in action, things haven't been moving, it's because we've been on retreat. So it's because we've been going in, and that's what I should have been just paying attention to, is just relaxing, which I have. It's beautiful, you know, and I spend a lot of time hanging out in my caves. I haven't done my regular thing of going out and finding new places. I felt it was important just to be at peace. So that's what we've been doing, I guess, is right. We're all on a retreat. We're kind of like catching our breath after climbing up that mountain. Wow, they all kind of come together. Makes sense after climbing up here. I had to stop, you know, give myself a break, because I figure, why push myself? Why not just enjoy it, you know? So they're saying that now it's time to reassert yourself with bold choices. Remember, bold choices and making this choice. Don't let indecision stop you from moving forward, because sometimes we just have to make a decision. Sometimes not making a decision is making a decision too. So you might as well make one and going one direction. And you could start to go in one direction and then change your mind and go in a different direction. It doesn't mean you have to stay with that, right? Just make a decision and partner with people who share your vision. So continue to move forward in a place, in an area where you're going to have support, and people have the same kind of passion for what you do, and they understand you, and they speak your language. You need to be with people who speak your language. That's what I'm getting. That's really important. People that need to understand. You don't want to have somebody who just doesn't get you. You don't want to be in a place where, you know, you can't speak your mind. I was in a job that I spoke about my spiritual work, and it scared people. The people that own the business, they were a different belief than me, and it scared them. They didn't like it, and it bothered me because I didn't want to stop talking about it. People asked me what I did and what I believed in, and it was important that I was able to speak it out, and I was being told, speak out, you know. So those jobs are done. I walked away. So that might be a choice that you're making, you know, a choice to maybe you're being held back in an area that you're at, and even though it might be a steady job or it might be a place where you're comfortable, it may not be helping you grow on your life's path, your soul's path. Maybe you're going to have a bit of a challenge, you know, but it's going to be helping you expand. Some people just want to stay and that cart almost flew off the edge, and we got to look at it. We've got to, some people choose to just stay and coast, and that's their choice, I guess, in their life path, but they just go that far and no further. I don't want to stay. I want to grow, and I want to learn, and so that involves making tough choices sometimes and things that are a little bit more difficult. So that's what they're kind of maybe asking you to do. They're saying long-term vision. So it may be something that can't happen right away. So maybe, like with me, I'm going to go home and, remember I told you Mercury's in retrograde? I don't know when it starts. It may have started, or it might be starting the next day or so. Mercury, about not wanting to make major choices and changes, because Mercury's all about coming back and revisiting. So if you get divorced or start a relationship or start a new job, chances are next time Mercury comes around, you'll be starting another job again, because it's all about redoing. We don't want to do that. So it's a good time also to use that time of Mercury retrograde for long-term planning and to think about where it is that you want to go. It's only a 3-week stint, you know, so let 3 weeks go by before you make these bold choices, and then maybe that'll give you some time, because we've asked for messages, right? We've asked for signs and to ask which way we should go, what's in our highest and best. And then after Mercury retrograde passes, then we're asked to move forward. So those are the messages, and that's how I'm reading them today. Then I'm going to leave it with it. My arm's killing me from holding it up. I wanted to show you something that came to me when I was down at the stupa. And it wasn't actually there. Yesterday when I left, I was walking, see my little cave. I was walking along, and it probably was left at the stupa by somebody else, but it blew down by where I was, by my car. This feather, and the color yellow keeps coming to me. And I'm going to show it to you out in the light because it's incredibly beautiful. Look at that. And there's like a lot of a green hue to it. Yellow with green. Kieran looked at it and he saw green completely. I looked at it right away and I saw yellow. So yellow is happiness, and the new, and to me, the sunshine, and a bright new day and a beginning, right? So new beginnings. I felt that was important. And then to today, when I was cruising up, what blows in my path? And we've been getting a lot about rainbows, haven't we? You know, we've got stuff about rainbows, right? In the cards, there's a rainbow with this couple today, and a couple cards the other day there was rainbows, right? So here, check it out. Look what blows at me. A rainbow feather. And feathers are always from spirit. So a rainbow to me represents, this is an amazing message to me and to all of us that are sharing this message, because it speaks of happiness and a promise after the storm. Here I'm going to get emotional again. Rainbows always come after the storm. So if it's been tough, people, I think we're going to get a break this month. I feel like we are. And it's time to move forward, whatever it is. Embrace the new beginnings, the sunshine of the day, the new day, and see the rainbow. Look for the rainbow. Look for the sun in everything around you. Look for the positive, the good. In every little thing, and the more we focus on the little gifts that we are given, the more they will flood to us. And there's a card lying on the ground, and I don't know which it is. I put the cards away, and this one's laying here. Ha ha! Gosh, you guys, new beginnings. So take a really, really good look. Look it up close. What do you need to see from this card? What does the color violet represent to you? New beginnings, Archangel Jeremiah, starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Pretty amazing, hey? This card just keeps coming up. Alrighty. So that's it for this week. I'm heading home pretty soon. So wish me safe travels. And I'll soon be leaving this. Clouds are coming in to tell me it's time for me to start heading back. And back to California. And we'll see what happens when we get there. Have a wonderful week. Oh, I suppose I should tell you, right? If you want to, I'm always available for readings. So if you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter under Sherry Columbus. I'm on LinkedIn under Sherry Columbus. I'm on Google Plus Sherry Columbus. I'm on Angel's Whisper Sherry Columbus, and my personal website. And I'm always available for readings on my website, which is www.thewhispersofangels.com. I do dream analysis as well. So if you had a dream that's really intricate, and or you've had a recurring dream or something that keeps coming to you and you're really curious about the message, there's so many messages that come to us in dreams. They're then very, very important. So if you have a dream you'd like help with, you can go check that out and see what it is that I do there. And I'm very prompt, as I said, with my readings. Give me some time to get home and unpacked, but I'll be back up again. I haven't done a lot of work on my page. As you can see, any of my pages I haven't posted a lot except for these videos, because I've been, trying to be on a bit of retreat myself and listen and take this all in, and just shared that with you. I thought that was kind of fun. So wish me safe travels, and I wish you guys a wonderful week and blessings, and we will speak soon. Bye.